Hi, Libra. This is the Healing Grasshopper here to do your February 2024 reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Hi, Libra. You have the nicest reading so far out of the entire zodiac. Wow, is this a nice reading? There have been some heavy energies, and I'm so sad to deliver some of the news that I delivered to some of the signs, but not you, Libra. You got some good news here. I pulled out your Lenormand cards and meditated on your energy. Um, and I came up with the heart, the tower, the and by the way, came up with I shuffle Lenormand like I do tarot, and that's what came out. So we have the heart, the tower, the sun, the woman, and the crossroad. So the heart talks about love, and oftentimes we'll talk about romance, but not in this case, because you have the tower next, which talks about, like ego and isolation. But in this case, it it simply means yourself, love for oneself, success, but you, the woman, this can also be a man if we have men watching. This is a person is has a choice to make, has an open road ahead of them. Beautiful energy. We don't have any snake or foxes or mice or toxic people. I suppose, Libra, that you have already cleaned house. You're past that stage. This card has come out for so many. I'd say at least half the zodiac it's come out for. This is one of the bonus cards that comes with the deck. I almost always leave bonus cards in because, especially if I like their look and the message that they have. This one I really like. This is the gold foil tarot, and it says, what we see in the symbology of tarot derives in large measure from our own intuition and, once revealed, reflects back on each of us to further enrich our lives. So it talks about what you use tarot for and how it just reflects on your intuition. That tarot is benign and not as ominous as like the evangelicals will talk about that it's the devil. It's nonsense. But that is the literal message here. But taking away the text and just looking at the picture here is a beautiful woman who is gazing at a candle. And she's also standing in water here. So this is someone who is really, this is a hermit like energy, who is really focused on her inner light and in touch with her emotions and really thriving from that. And that's you, right? You have love of self, and this absolutely depicts love of self as well. So, lovely spirit, thank you. So, we'll take that as a bonus card. Um, so, Libra, tell me, send me some feedback, please. Comments are always appreciated, and I respond to each comment. Look at the Hermit. What did I just say about the Hermit? Five of Wands. Okay, so the first card is Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, Five of Wands. So, of course, like everyone else, you are no stranger to difficulties. You've gone through your dark night of the soul. I'm guessing many of you are emerging from it. Five of Wands is usually a benign card that talks about kind of, it's more sparring than actual fighting, but the Five of Wands has come out quite a bit and really does mean fighting. This is taking the extreme meaning lately, and that is strife and a struggle that are created by other people in your life. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is in the center of the reading, which talks about, yeah, and it's facing the High Priestess. So, for those of you who are just listening, you have the Five of Pentacles to start with, the Hermit, and then you have the Five of Wands. Then you have the High Priestess on the next row, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Then you have the Ten of Swords starting the last row, reversed. It's the only reverse card that we've had so far. So, okay, so Ten of Swords says that you're not fully emerged from your dark night of the soul, which is okay. You're still processing. That's fine. All of us have gone through it or going through it in some way, but we're coming out of the other end stronger. And you're working on it. Here's the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, sure. You're doing shadow work. You've gone through it. You've had toxicity in your life, but it's nothing that you can't handle. You're handling it. You're starting to build something new. Ace of Wands. Yeah, yeah. I think you're the first reading, Libra, that I've done so far for this month that didn't have another person in the reading. This is all about you. Because the other signs have had like man and woman and snake and fox and mice and all sorts of toxic people. But this Herman on this page of Wands is you. And the High Priestess. Look at Ace of Cups. So we're ending the way we started. We have love of self here, and we have love of self. We're ending up with Ace of Cups. Libra, I think you're going to have the shortest reading out of everyone because there's just nothing to tell you. You've got this. You're doing very well. I just got deja vu. I feel like I told you that in January too. I bet you dollars to donuts. Go look at January. Okay, so here's another bonus card. So this is the Ryder Smith Centennial deck. Pamela Smith, who is the original illustrator of the tarot deck, of the modern tarot decks, the Rider Waite decks, which should be Rider Waite Smith. Um, she did many, many illustrations, and whoever put out the deck decided to put in some of her other illustrations that um, have nothing to do with tarot. So, and I just kept them in because I like them so much, and you can actually extract messages out of them. So, this one is what I call like caution and love. These are two people who are really in love, and she is very much caught up as being swept off her feet. But you need to look up at these birds that are they kind of remind me of the cartoons where you have the hearts and the birds swimming around your head when you're in love. But you have this one that's kind of tumbling here. This really tells me like be careful not to be too blind in love and fall too blindly. Um, so this is less of a warning and more of your state of mind that you have been, your resolve has been strengthened and your judgment as well in moving forward in relationships because you've been burned in your relationships, which Five of Pentacles and Five of Wands tells me. You know, you've been through your share of crap and Ten of Swords, you know. So you are no longer ignoring red flags. It shows enormous growth. You know, your heart is not closed off to love. You just know not to love blindly moving forward. Fall in love, absolutely, but with your eyes open. Take those rose colored glasses off and you'll be fine. And you know that. Look at you. Nine of Pentacles. And here we are with the Seven of Wands. That goes very well with the Five of Wands here. This is your fighting. And you're going to continue. Actually, I take it back. This was your former tempestuous relationships. But this is you working to make a better life for yourself. This is not really conflict the way it is up here. This is you standing in your power and maneuvering the way you need to. And the Nine of Pentacles is comfort and enjoying your life, which is what you're headed to. You know where you're going, Libra. Deja vu, I swear I was telling you this already. Celestial. Yeah, you have a connection in all of this turmoil in your dark night of the soul and your hermit mode. You've had a very good connection to your spirit guides. And this key here tells me that you have the answer to your future. You know where you're going. And you're allowing yourself to be led by your intuition, which is what this bonus card talks about too. Harmony, a balance in your life, abundance. See, there's the abundance that goes with Nine of Pentacles. You have harmony in your life now that you've gotten rid of the toxicity. Let's see what higher self gives us. think we'll take this one. Stick it out there. We have another spirit. Advice for Libra. Not that Libra needs advice. Deja vu again. Oh, you got 3. Okay, good. Worthiness. There are a few other signs that got this as well. You are absolutely worthy. Manifest, which is what you're doing. Nature. This is being in touch with your inner light and your innate gifts. The worthiness is very important. When you go through this kind of Five of Pentacles energy, you can come out of it depleted and with a depleted sense of dignity, especially if you're around like narcissists. They can really chip away at your self confidence, and you're regaining that now. You know who you are again, which is a beautiful thing. I have nothing else to say to you, Libra, other than congratulations. You keep up the good work. You're doing very well. Send me some feedback, Libra. I would really, really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for staying with me in my space. And come back again. I will see you soon. Love and many blessings to you, Libra.